You guys, I have two recipes that are perfect for this time of year. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am back to share with you two super easy recipes. Both of them have minimal ingredients. I think maybe 4 or 5 ingredients tops, and they are super delicious. I know this time of year we're all kind of caught up in the hustle and bustle of the holidays, and we don't get a chance to spend a lot of time in the kitchen preparing dinners on a nightly basis. So we're kind of looking for like those things that we can just pull together that are really easy. We can grab ingredients that we probably already have on hand and pull together that is something that is so good. So I'm going to take you down to my kitchen and I'm going to share with you how to make a barbecue chicken tostadas, and then a recipe suggested to me by you guys where we're taking like hot dogs and baked beans and cheese and we're mixing it with cornbread to make a really yummy casserole. So let's go down to my kitchen and let me share with you some recipes that are perfect for this time of year. All right, you guys, so our first super easy recipe that we're starting off with is this hot dog, cheesy, baked bean, cornbread meal. And this was something that was suggested to me by one of you guys when I did the grocery giveaway and I asked you guys for meal ideas. This was something suggested to me and I thought my family would love it, so I figured I would give it a try. So I have the queso quesadilla cheese. You don't need that specific one. Any cheese will do, but something along the cheddar line would work best for this. I have a can of maple cured baked beans, just the great value kind. Any baked beans will work. I have the Fleischmann's Simply Homemade Baking Mix in the cornbread flavor. I love this one. And then I just have a regular pack of 8 hot dogs that I put on the grill first just to get a little bit of grill marks. And then we're just going to take a bowl, dump your baked beans in, give it a good mix so it mixes everything up. Leave that liquid in there. You want that for the flavor. And then you're just going to cut up your hot dogs. I ended up only cutting up 6. I really didn't think I was going to need anything more than that. While I was putting everything together, I realized we had breakfast for dinner the night before and I had some extra bacon, so I threw that in, figuring that would really help flavor the baked beans. I threw 2 handfuls of that cheese and then whatever maple syrup I had left in my container. The beans weren't the greatest. I probably should have done something more like Bush's or something, but with all recipes, they are trial and error, but that was still a good combination. I went ahead and mixed all of that together, and once that's all thoroughly mixed through, then we're going to go ahead and prepare our cornbread mix. So I just followed the directions right on the box. It called for melted butter and milk and an egg, and then once you just mix your cornbread mixture all up, then we have the base for our hot dog cheesy bean mixture. Now I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. I'm going to do it my way and then the way that she suggested, just so I could see which way was going to work better. So I took a cupcake pan, I sprayed it with some cooking spray, and then she just said that she just puts the beans and everything down and the cornbread mix on top, but I didn't know how that was going to hold together. So I put a little bit of cornbread mix on the bottom first, then I came back and topped it with our hot dog bean cheese mixture. And then once I was done covering with all of them, then I went back and I covered it a little bit more with that cornbread mixture on top. I was trying to essentially create like a sandwich. I also thought this could work. You guys tell me if you've tried this before, but maybe that this would work in a casserole dish, like smoothing some cornbread mix down, then putting that hot dog base down, and then putting more cornbread mix, or even just doing it her way and putting that hot dog mixture down and then putting the cornbread mixture on top. I feel like maybe would be better in a casserole dish, but for this, to have it like in a cupcake thing, I feel like you needed a top and a bottom. So I did actually sprinkle just a little bit more cheese on top of that bean mixture. Again, I was trying to hold everything together. I didn't want to take this out of the tin and then have everything fall apart. Otherwise, you might as well just do chili or something like that. But this ended up working, and you guys will see my way, I think, ended up being just a tiny bit better because it did create that sandwich, but the flavor and concept I couldn't have done without someone, you know, giving me that idea. So now this was all done. I gave it a shake. I moved that one out of the way, and then I only had a little bit of mixture left, not enough to do a whole pan. So I took my other cupcake pan out, sprayed that with the cooking spray, and then I tried it her way just to see how that was going to work. So I took the rest of the mixture and I divided it amongst the 6 little circles that were left. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to top it with the cheese, and then I'm going to put that cornbread mixture on the top. And then what happened essentially here when I started to take it out is exactly kind of what I thought was going to happen. It was a little looser and it fell apart. Now, for some, you guys might love that. You might want to serve this in a bowl and, you know, top it with your favorite like chili toppings or hot dog toppings or something like that. But I wanted to do this on an appetizer night. You'll see the next meal that I'm making also in the same day because we were doing like a munchy night, and I wanted this to be like something that was handheld. So you could see the full tray is mine, and you see a little bit of the stuff peeking out, and then you see hers and you see a lot of the sauce peeking out because there was nothing to kind of absorb and soak it all in. Now, I sprayed the heck out of it, you guys saw, but any kind of cornbread or anything, I still found like these stuck a little bit. Like I really needed to spoon everything out. I mean, it came out essentially, but maybe next time I would do it like in a cupcake liner just to make it a little bit better. This was so messy that I actually stuck it in the sink, and my son thought he was helping and he loaded it into the dishwasher, and it completely ruined the pan. Like the whole pan rusted after putting it in the dishwasher, but he was trying, but that's because it was so messy from this, like all that sugary sweetness bubbled up, and then it just made like a really sticky almost glue on top of that. And but the sandwich idea, like look at them coming out, you could see a top and a bottom and then all of your gooiness on the inside. Now hers I had to put like in a casserole dish. I couldn't put it on a platter because there was a lot of looseness to the bottom, but everybody liked it a little bit different. Like my husband seemed to really enjoy this one. He ate right out of the casserole dish. Like he really liked the one that was a little bit less cornbread and more of the beans and hot dogs, where my kids like the whole concept of just being able to grab the hot dog sandwich and cornbread and to be able to eat it like that. But either way, it's definitely a recipe that we're going to have again. Now, speaking of a recipe that we have had multiple times, and another super easy one is barbecue chicken tostadas. And I found the new tostadas with the tahini on it, which were amazing. And then I get the Kansas City style barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's, some mozzarella, and then that's like 2 pounds of chicken straight from the barbecue that we grilled up. That's it, you guys. Super, super easy. Like this is going to be one of the easiest recipes I ever share with you guys, but holy cow, it is so good. Now there were 2 ingredients I used that I didn't share with you, but you'll see as we go along. But the first thing you're just going to go ahead and do is dice up your chicken. So you want like small pieces, but not minuscule pieces. You don't want it to be shredded. You want it to be like a chunk. You can use a rotisserie chicken if you want to pull it, and that's easier for you. Or sometimes they even sell like already cubed chicken. But needless to say, you just need at least 2 pounds of chicken cubed up, and then you're going to put that in a bowl and add your favorite barbecue sauce. If you want to keep this more low carb, you can do the G Hughes sugar free. We've tried that too, and it works out great. It's whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is. And then you're going to grab a sheet pan, and then you're going to layer your tostadas. You guys, look at the dusted tahini on there. It added such a great flavor. It was so good. Once you have all of your tostadas out, you're going to go and take your barbecue chicken and you're going to go ahead and just top all of your tostadas with it. These are super filling, so if you want to do like that yellow rice on the side of it or some kind of side dish like that, that would be perfect. Like I said, we use this as an appetizer, so we had just a couple of things out, and so it ended up being more than enough. But if you want to use this as a dinner, some kind of yellow rice or something alongside of this, and this is perfect. Now you're just going to go ahead and top it with the cheese. Again, I prefer mozzarella. It's a great flavor with the barbecue sauce. It really does mix well, but you can use like, I think that unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's would be really good. A regular cheddar, provolone goes very, very well with any kind of barbecue sauce flavor. So definitely quite a few cheese choices, but we went with mozzarella this time. And then I did end up going back and putting some grilled pineapple on the top of some of those. Pineapple goes great with barbecue sauce, and we had those pineapple spears in coconut water from Sam's Club. They are perfect for the grill. So while we had the chicken on, we threw some of those pineapples right on there, and we diced it up, and we topped some of the tostadas with that pineapple, and holy cow, so super delicious. So once I topped some of those, then we went ahead and stuck it in the oven. You could do like 325 because really all we're doing is melting the cheese. Everything else is already cooked through. So we're really just making it hot. And then poof, you guys, melted. It's that simple and that easy. And then I happen to like cilantro on the top of it. I know it sounds weird. Barbecue sauce with cilantro. Cilantro is more of like a Tex-Mex flavor, where barbecue sauce is not. Has nothing to do with the tostada or the tahini itself. Barbecue sauce with cilantro goes so well. When I used to run Stoney's Pizzeria, we had a barbecue chicken pizza, and it had cilantro on it, and I never would have put those two flavors together until I had it there, and it was literally incredible. And now anytime I make some kind of like barbecue chicken pizza or a tostada like that, I will go ahead and add just a little bit of cilantro to the top. If somebody doesn't like it, they could pick it off, but if you eat it just mixed together with those flavors, especially that grilled pineapple, holy cow. I couldn't wait to share this with you guys because all I wanted to do was take a bite. It's so good with a little dollop of sour cream on top. Also, it goes with the cilantro and just the barbecue chicken flavor, but all of those things are so good. I mean, let the camera focus. Look how delicious that is. I couldn't even wait. Like, I shared it with you guys, and then I was like, okay, you guys see it? Okay, great, because now mom needs a bite. And I took a big old hearty bite of it, and I was like, yep, that is stinking delicious, and I'm so glad I shared. All right, you guys, so that's it for those two recipes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. That barbecue chicken tostada with the cilantro and that grilled pineapple, I can't even explain to you how good it is. The combination of flavors are just fantastic. So if you try any of these recipes, make sure to come on back and comment down below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.